Hey, what's up everybody, Sutsith here. I was trying to do a speedrun challenge where I leveled a character as fast as I could without the assistance of anyone else, so like brand new server, no access to additional gold or anything. I was pretty impressed with the results. I was able to level my character from 0 to 60 in 41 hours played time. So yeah, I'm just going to go through and do a quick guide of what I did, and hopefully that'll help anybody who wants to grind through the leveling as fast as possible. So levels 1 to 20 are pretty straightforward. You just want to focus down the main quests as much as possible and do a few side quests here or there to get some starter coin. I didn't do any harvesting whatsoever, and I don't think you should either, just because you have to use flint tools for the first while, and it just takes so long to harvest anything. You're just wasting your time. So yeah, level 1 to 20 took about 5 hours. And yeah, you just want to do starter quests and make as much coin as you can. Okay, so level 20 to 30 took me about 6 hours or so. It's the biggest part of this leveling process. So you're gonna want to have a couple thousand coins. I had about 3,000 coin here. And what you're going to want to do is level up all of your refining abilities as much as possible and push cooking over 100. I was able to do this. I had about 200 coin left over. I took everything that I refined, I threw it back on the trading post to try and recoup some of the coin I had spent. But yeah, all I did was buy rawhide, green wood, stone, fibers, iron ore, and just process that and then put the processed materials back on the trading post. I did lose quite a bit of money, like maybe a third of my coin doing that, but it was for the experience. So while you're waiting for your stuff to sell, you want to go around to all the big cities and unlock the fast travel points, and do as many faction quests as you can, because you really want to be able to unlock your next faction reps so that you're able to buy orbs. So once you unlock Amrine for your first main quest for that, make sure to run it for money and to advance the quest. Now that you have some coins, it's time to teleport around from city to city, completing town boards, as I've been doing in this video here. This is 90% of what you're going to do to power level to 60. You teleport to a town, you check the town board quests, you write down the supplies you need, you buy them from the trading post, you complete the quests, and you repeat. The town boards refresh every 30 minutes, so just teleport around and keep on doing it. So levels 30 to 35 took me about 4 hours or so. Just keep doing what you've been doing, but also continue the main quest whenever you can, and keep doing faction quests to push your faction rank higher so you can buy higher level orbs. Your coin will only go so far, so make sure that when you start running out of cash, you buy an Amrine orb, a Starstone orb, and run those. If you also pick up a couple faction quests before you run them, you should make a little over 1,000 coin a run. So levels 35 to 40 took me 2.5 hours or so. Same thing, just make sure you're unlocking higher level towns as you're able to, because more unlocked towns means more town boards for power leveling. So just go to as many towns as you can handle going to. So levels 40 to 45 took me about 5.5 hours. At this point, you should have your faction rep high enough to buy depth orbs, as well as Amrine and Starstone. You need to buy these every time they're off cooldown, as running them is going to be your main source of income. Also, if anyone's ever running it and looking for DPS or whatever, make sure you jump in there for free, because that's just free money and experience. Also, if you have a surplus of faction tokens, you can see if Starstone chisels are selling on your server. Because on my server, I was able to sell them for about $7.50 a piece, and that turns a pretty decent profit, and you can just use that money to power level. Levels 45 to 50 took me about 5 hours. Just keep on keeping on. Running dungeons when you need cash, and doing town boards when you have cash. Note, if you have extra coin, either from friends or just getting super lucky and getting crafting mod drops, feel free to push your refining skills higher, as the higher your refining skill, the higher the town board quests. The more experience, the faster you're leveling. So levels 50 to 55 took about 8 hours. A lot of the main quests took quite a while, so that slowed me down quite a bit. But at this point, you should pretty much have every non-neutral location unlocked to maximize the amount of town board quests you can do in a rotation. Also, Dynasty is now available and will get you some really decent coin. And the Orichalcum Chisel will be available for you to buy as well, so you might be able to turn faction tokens into cash. And that takes us from 55 to 60. Took about 7 hours or so. The final stretch, not too bad. The amount of experience to level increased dramatically, but you should have access to all of the dungeons and coins for all the town boards in Aeternum, so it's no worse than any of the other 5 levels. And that's it. Surprisingly easy, and apparently next large content patch, you're going to get twice as much experience from completing quests, so it's going to be even easier. So now the real grind begins. I'll be streaming live on twitch.tv/Sutsith. I'm hoping I can speedrun my expertise from 500 to 600, almost as fast as I was able to go from 0 to 60. I'll definitely be releasing a guide on that, hopefully within the next week or so. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching the video, everybody. I hope it helps you or your friends get to max level as fast as possible. You guys take care. Cheers.